With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. And
see, told ya. That's not good. That nigga quit. Yeah, well, they're not gonna give me the win now. Yeah, they didn't give me the win. 11-7 is what, 18? They just gave me a loss. I just had 6 losses. What you talking about? And I got it all on video. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? But why the fuck would you do that, man? Why would you let the game do that shit, man? And I get the loss?
with Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. First down, Mayfield. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Well, we knew this game had the potential to have quite a few twists and turns, but maybe not on the very first play of the game.
And not only did they end up with an interception, they got an actual bonus, too. A nice return ends up setting them up. First and goal. What a change and what a twist.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal from the shotgun, Elway.
No.
And that will be caught, but
out of bounds. Wow,
says
okay.
The field judge, it's ruled
good
incomplete.
job.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw, Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Mayfield. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Allen. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Allen.
Give me that.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy
Give me that, boy.
Marcus Allen.
That's all joystick right there. All joystick.
Will extend their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You got that right there. 49, check regular. Watch out.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Now Mayfield lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
I know, but
Instead,
you just let it go
down.
like
Jerry
nothing.
Rice, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Alpha. Snap.
Here's Elway to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Hurry, hurry.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Oh, my goodness.
The 20. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Come on! What was that about?
And this one will be brought back.
That should have been a run back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He's going to rifle one deep left. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
What the fuck, man? I'm tired of
The
it.
Cowboys sack. John Randall dropping the hammer.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Watch out for Hill on the return.
Got him. Got him. Fucking cookies. Broke some ankles.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs, punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing. play.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Man, you can see me on YouTube.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. John Randall able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
You see? Yeah. Wait.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Do that to us, bro.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
You guys suck.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Down.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Mayfield down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well.
Really serious?
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to come.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is
Come on, man. This is bullshit. I'm right with him.
But one thing's for sure, they're going to have
what
to
the
come
fuck
up with
are you
something.
doing, man?
He's absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages.
That's some fucking whack-ass motherfuckers, bro.
The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your time.
This even team shit, bro. I hate it, man.
Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Yo, score. You're a bitch,
it's
nigga,
a
bro.
1-yard touchdown run. And the
You need
Vikings
Madden
are
to
able
help
cut
you
into that
fucking
deficit.
win the game.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we
just
talked
throwing it
about
up.
one coach who said his emphasis
Let's
this year
start
was
fucking
scoring in the last 2
dropping
minutes
everything.
of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Get off me, boy. One play. Let's get it.
Kellen Winslow, as the first half is winding down.
That niggas are confused, man.
Will extend their lead.
Be doing shit to me like that, like I'm your son. I'm daddy here, man.
A touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And now out comes Minnesota. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
I still got a shooter in the freezer. Yeah.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Derek Brooks diagnosed that play so well, just like he did back in the day. Over 1,700 career tackles en route to being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Heck of a guy off the field as well, winning the Walter Payton Man of the Year award in 2000. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Elway. And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
So here we go. Elway on 4th down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy...
Come on! Nigga, get down! The fuck you in the fucking touchdown for? Get in!
But I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't
Stupid
lose.
as hell, man.
Add to our lead.
Now Cohen.
Yeah, take it, bro. You fucking suck anyways, bro.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
Get the hell out of here. That's some whack niggas, man.
Down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Fuck that. Let's get these niggas, man.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one as he's up.
Nah, get the fuck out of here, bro.